Seth Meyers here on the Rich Eisen Show.
Last year, we went out and had dinner with Franco Harris. And of course, the first thing my dad did was tell Franco where he was during the Immaculate Reception. And when he finished, I said to Franco, you know, you're the only person who never has to tell anyone where you were during the Immaculate Reception. You're the only person, because everybody you ever meet thinks you want to hear where they were.
Tony Goldwyn of Scandal here on the Rich Eisen Show.
I brought my then 19-year-old daughter, Anna, to the dinner, and I thought, wow, this is an incredible parenting moment. Because she had, like, Hilary Swank and Sean Penn and Kobe Bryant talking about what makes them strive for excellence. You know, way beyond being stars or all that stuff. You know, it's about the real deal of why these people are as good as they are.
Eric Hosmer, Royals first baseman, joining me here.
You guys would be surprised how big of a hit fantasy football is for our clubhouse. So Gordo has won the past 2 years, but Gordo's getting his information from an outside source. At the end of this show, I'm going to go ahead and get your number, and you're going to be my outside source, so I'm going to go ahead and take Gordo's title from him.
What's your team name?
I don't know if we can say that one on there.
It's a fickle beast, this fantasy wench. Commissioner Rob Manfred here in the Rich Eisen Show. Is there a greater violation of the man code than making another friend of yours wait because you're showering?
It's a 5-minute shower. I'm not a long shower.
I would never make inquiry as to the amount of time spent on personal hygiene. That's a personal matter. If you're a good friend, you wait for the guy, but you don't really complain about it afterwards.
Well, the host complained. I just tried.
And a very worthy Emmy Award nominee last night, Scott Van Pelt.
You go there knowing that Bob's going to win, but you have enough time throughout the day to think, well, what if? And then you go in the room and you look around and you think, these people don't stay up until midnight and watch my dumb show. And then they say Bob Costas, and then you got to get in the car and drive home, and you're just pissed. Bob could play chess with all the Emmys he has.
Bob Costas, good to see you, sir. How are you? Now, the Nationals have to be sitting here thinking how all the pieces fit when Bryce Harper gets paid, because that day is coming.
We could be talking a 10-year deal for $400 million. The Yankees are going to come after him. And he's going to say, think about the star I could be in New York. Left-handed hitter in that ballpark, he could hit 60 home runs in a good year in the prime of his career, not steroid-aided.
The new voice of Monday Night Football, Sean McDonough.
One of the other great memories of my youth was when I was a senior in high school. My dad had just been in a rather famous or infamous scuffle with Raymond Claiborne, who played on the Patriots, and actually knocked him down in the Patriots locker room a couple times. And Howard Cosell came walking over and said, Larry Holmes wants you. He knows you're the toughest guy around. And anyway, Howard invited me to stand in the back of the booth the next night and watch Monday Night Football, and that was a memory that I'll have with me forever.
And you, Brockman, did you take your shoes off again on the plane?
Sure did. It's a 6-hour flight.
Look, we don't want to smell your feet. Keep your freaking shoes on. And if you take your shoes off and you're leaning up on a bulkhead, you're showing everybody, I am a pig. Might as well ring the call button and say, stewardess, may I have the intercom so I can announce to everybody, this is your pig speaking? I'm on a roll.
You're
here.
on a roll.
At least I like to think that I am.
Go after
I
it.
must be butter.